I'm 77 years old, and my doctor told me that my muscle mass has the vitality of someone in their 50s. Not because I'm extraordinary or have some secret. I simply followed a routine of exercise and nutrition that anyone can adopt, even at 60, 70, or beyond. This video is my journey, step by step, and I sincerely hope it helps you regain strength, balance, and confidence in your own body. What I'm sharing today isn't based on guesswork or old wives' tales. It's backed by dozens of scientific studies from the US, Japan, and Europe, where researchers track changes in muscle strength and fitness among thousands of older adults. They found that seniors can rebuild muscle mass and become stronger again if they move and fuel their bodies the right way. So let me ask you, have you noticed your arms or legs getting weaker? Is it harder to sit down or stand up than it used to be? Do stairs feel more like a challenge than they used to, making you reach for the handrail? Have you ever thought, maybe I'm just getting old, and this is what happens? If that thought has crossed your mind, I invite you to watch this video until the end. Because you'll see that weakness isn't your destiny, it's simply your body's way of asking for the right kind of care, right now. Why do seniors lose muscle? You're not getting weaker because you're lazy. You're not slowing down just because you're old. What's really happening is that after age 60, your body is quietly losing precious muscle, even if you don't realize it. Medical research calls this process sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. And here's the alarming part. If you're not staying active, you could be losing 1 to 2% of your muscle every single year. That might not sound like much, but think about it. After just 10 years, you might have lost up to 20% of your strength. Suddenly, walking upstairs, getting out of a chair, or carrying groceries starts to feel harder than it used to. But here's the most important thing I want you to remember. Sarcopenia is not your fate. It's not something you have to accept. Because with the right nutrition and the right movement, this process can slow down and even reverse. So, what makes muscle loss worse as we age? First, not getting enough protein, which is surprisingly common among older adults. Maybe food just doesn't taste as good anymore. Maybe you're eating less or avoiding certain foods. But the truth is, seniors actually need more protein than younger people, because our bodies absorb it less efficiently, and the muscle rebuilding process is slower. Second, sitting too much and not moving enough. Many older adults spend hours each day sitting in front of the TV, lying down, or staying indoors. Every hour that your muscles aren't being used, they're getting weaker. Use it or lose it isn't just a saying. It's exactly what your body is doing. Third, poor sleep and chronic stress. These may seem unrelated, but they're not. Poor sleep disrupts the hormones that help your body rebuild muscle. And stress increases cortisol, a hormone that breaks down muscle and stores fat around your belly. So if you're not sleeping well or feel anxious often, your body is breaking down faster than it should. And lastly, medications or chronic conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or heart disease can play a big role. Some medications reduce appetite, cause muscle fatigue, or make it harder to move. And if you've been told to take it easy, you might be avoiding physical activity altogether, making things even worse. So what happens when muscle loss goes unchecked? First and foremost, you lose strength. You may find it hard to open a jar, carry a grocery bag, or get up from a chair without using your arms. Simple tasks that once felt automatic become exhausting or frustrating. Next, there's the increased risk of falling and slow recovery. Weak leg muscles mean poor balance. One small slip could lead to a serious fracture, a hospital stay, or even long-term immobility. And if your muscles are already weak, healing takes longer, sometimes much longer. And finally, something people rarely talk about, your body looks bigger but feels weaker. When you lose muscle, lean mass disappears, but fat can still build up, especially around the belly, hips, and chest. So even if the scale says you're gaining weight, what's really happening is your body is losing strength and storing fat, a condition called obesarcopenia. You may look chubby on the outside, but inside, your body is struggling to stay strong. You look in the mirror and see a body that doesn't feel like yours anymore. But you don't know where to start or how to fix it. That's exactly why I made this video, because I've been there myself. And I want you to know this: we can rebuild muscle if we start the right way, one step at a time. Training, the most important foundation. If you asked me what can make the biggest difference in a person's health after age 60, I wouldn't hesitate to say exercise. Not pills, not supplements, but regular, appropriate, and consistent physical activity. Your muscles, even at 60, 70, or 80 years old, still have an incredible ability to recover. They just need to be reactivated. And when you stand, move, and use a bit of strength each day, you're sending a message to your body that says, we still need these muscles. Why can exercise rebuild muscle? When you do resistance movements, like standing up and sitting down, lifting your arms, or carrying something slightly heavy, you're creating tiny micro-tears in your muscle fibers. Don't worry, that's not damage. It's your body's signal to start repairing and rebuilding. In response, your body increases blood flow to those muscles, delivering oxygen and nutrients. It also releases natural growth hormones, which help rebuild stronger and more resilient muscles. The beautiful part is this: even in old age, the body can still produce these hormones. You just have to give it a reason. And exercise is that reason. Types of training suitable for people over 60. No need to go to the gym. No fancy equipment. You can start right at home with simple movements and still see big results. Phase 1. Gentle home exercises, 0 to 3 months. 1. Chair sit to stand. Every morning, try sitting down and standing up from a chair 10 times. Use your hands to support yourself if needed. This strengthens your thighs and hips, improves mobility, and reduces fall risk. 2. Calf raises. Stand near a wall or sturdy table, lightly holding on for balance. Slowly rise onto your tiptoes, hold for 2 seconds, and come down. Do 20 reps. This strengthens your lower legs and boosts circulation, especially helpful if you deal with cold or swollen feet. 3. Overhead arm lifts with water bottles. Use 2 water bottles, about 500 ml, 1 liter. Sit or stand straight and lift your arms overhead, then lower them. Do 2 sets of 10 reps. Great for shoulder strength, helpful for reaching overhead or putting on clothes. These simple moves might seem small, but they are the foundation for rebuilding muscles that may have been quietly fading for years. Phase 2. Moderate intensity, 3 to 6 months. As your body adapts, you can gradually add more challenge. 1. Resistance bands. These stretchy bands are affordable and easy to find. Use them for shoulders, chest, and arms. Example: tie the band to a doorknob and pull it outward or backward. Do 12 reps per move, rest 30 seconds, and repeat. Focus on 2 to 3 muscle groups per session. 2. Seated ab crunches. Sit at the edge of a sturdy chair. Cross your arms or place hands behind your head. Lean slightly back, then come forward again. Do 10 to 15 reps. This strengthens your core, which supports balance and walking. 3. Half squats. If the chair sit-to-stand becomes too easy, try partial squats without sitting all the way down. Lower your body halfway, then rise. Do 3 sets of 10 reps. Phase 3, more advanced, if you're ready after 6 months. Once you're stronger, you can try slightly more intense exercises. 1. Light dumbbells. Use 1 to 3 kilograms dumbbells for simple moves like bicep curls, lateral arm raises, overhead presses. Just 2 to 3 sessions per week, 15 to 20 minutes each, can help maintain and build muscle mass. 2. Online guided workouts or senior yoga classes. There are many free videos online tailored for seniors. You can choose routines based on your needs: back pain, joint stiffness, prediabetes, or just general mobility and balance. Frequency and duration of training. 3 sessions per week is ideal, with 1 to 2 days between to recover. Each session should last 30 to 45 minutes, including warm-up and rest time. On other days, you can walk 20 to 30 minutes or do light yoga. The goal is to stay active, maintain circulation, and reduce joint stiffness or swelling. You don't have to exercise every day. Consistency is more important than quantity. Safety tips for seniors during exercise. Here are some essential rules to make sure your workouts are safe and effective. 1. Always warm up properly. Spend 5 minutes warming up with gentle joint circles, wrists, ankles, shoulders, and light stretches. This prepares your muscles and prevents injury. 2. Rest between sets. After each set of 10 to 15 reps, take 30 to 60 seconds to breathe and relax. Sit upright, breathe deeply. Never rush through it. 3. Don't hold your breath while exercising. A very common mistake. When lifting something heavy, people tend to hold their breath, which can cause a sudden rise in blood pressure or dizziness. Remember this rule. Exhale when lifting, inhale when lowering. Stop immediately if something feels wrong. If you feel chest pain, dizziness, blurred vision, or an irregular heartbeat, stop immediately. Sit down, breathe calmly, and seek help if needed. Always listen to your body. Exercise doesn't have to be painful or exhausting. It just needs to be consistent, gentle, and done with care. Every time you move, your body is slowly rebuilding itself, quietly, steadily, and with hope. Nutrition. If you don't eat enough, you won't build muscle. You can work out regularly. You can walk every day. But if you're not eating enough, all your efforts may fall short, and your muscles simply won't recover. Many older adults say things like, "I've been exercising, but I still feel weak," or, "I walk every day, but my legs still tremble." The reason often lies in what's on the plate: not enough protein or protein eaten at the wrong times. Think of muscles as a construction project. Exercise is the builder. Protein is the brick and mortar. Without enough materials, even the best builder can't do the job. Older adults need more protein than younger people. Here's something few people realize: seniors need more protein than younger adults. A younger person needs only about 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. But after age 60, digestion slows, absorption weakens, and the process of rebuilding muscle becomes harder. That's why seniors are advised to consume around 1.2 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram per day. For example, if you weigh 60 kilograms, about 132 pounds, you should aim for 72 to 90 grams of protein daily to maintain muscle mass and support recovery. That might sound like a lot, but with the right foods, it's very achievable without needing to eat huge portions. Easy to digest protein sources for seniors. Here are some protein-rich foods that are gentle on the stomach and ideal for older adults. 1. Eggs, 6g protein each. Easy to digest and full of nutrients like vitamin D and choline. 1 egg in the morning helps you feel full without heaviness. 2. Greek yogurt. A single cup of plain Greek yogurt delivers 10 to 15 grams of protein. It's creamy, easy to digest, and pairs well with fruits, oats, or nuts. 3. Soy and tofu. Great plant-based protein sources, especially for those with high cholesterol or heart concerns. Steamed tofu with a light soy sauce is simple, soft, and satisfying. 4. Boiled chicken and steamed fish. Choose skinless chicken breast or fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, or basa. Steam or boil to preserve nutrients. Avoid frying to reduce inflammation risk. 5. Whey protein for added support. If your appetite is low or you need fast recovery after exercise, a scoop of unsweetened whey protein powder mixed with milk or plant milk can give you 20-25 g protein per shake, a real boost for active seniors. Spread your protein evenly throughout the day. One common mistake is eating most of your protein at dinner and too little at breakfast. But your body can only absorb so much protein at a time. So, to maximize muscle repair, you should spread your intake over 3 balanced meals. Here's a simple meal plan to aim for. Breakfast: 1 boiled or fried egg, 1 glass of soy milk or low-fat dairy, 1 slice of whole grain toast or oatmeal. Lunch: a serving of steamed fish or boiled chicken, around 100 g. Steamed vegetables like broccoli, bok choy, or carrots. Brown rice or boiled sweet potato. Dinner: bean soup or lentil stew. 1 serving of Greek yogurt. A slice of fruit like papaya, apple, or kiwi. If needed, add a post-exercise snack like a whey protein shake to help your muscles recover faster, especially helpful after age 65. Key vitamins and nutrients for muscle recovery. Protein is crucial, but your body also needs specific vitamins and minerals to properly rebuild and maintain muscle. Here are 3 essentials every senior should consider. 1. Vitamin D3. Helps your body absorb calcium and supports muscle strength. Deficiency can lead to fatigue, back pain, and weak joints. Sources include early morning sunlight, 15 to 20 minutes daily, fatty fish, eggs, and fortified dairy. Vitamin D3 supplements only if prescribed by your doctor. 2. Omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats help reduce inflammation, improve blood circulation, and enhance muscle recovery. Best sources: fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. Chia seeds, flax seeds, walnuts. Fish oil capsules. Follow your doctor's dosage. 3. Magnesium. Helps prevent muscle cramps, supports heart rhythm, and promotes restful sleep, all essential for recovery. Great sources: pumpkin seeds, almonds, bananas. Dark leafy greens like spinach or broccoli. Yogurt and whole grains. You don't need to change your entire diet overnight. Just start with 1 extra egg in the morning or a little more fish at lunch. Within a week or 2, your body will start to feel the difference. Remember, exercise is the builder, but protein is the material. If you're not eating enough, even the best workouts won't rebuild your muscles. Sleep and rest. When muscles actually rebuild. Many people believe that exercise is the most important part of building muscle. But the truth is, your muscles don't grow when you're working out. They grow when you rest. And most importantly, they grow while you sleep. The human body has an amazing mechanism. During exercise, your muscles experience tiny micro-tears, which is perfectly normal. But it's during your rest and deep sleep at night that your body begins the real work of repairing and rebuilding those muscles stronger than before. Medical research shows that most of this muscle recovery happens during deep sleep, especially between the hours of 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. During this time, your body produces its peak levels of growth hormone, a key player in muscle repair. That's why lack of sleep can lead to muscle loss, even if you eat well and exercise regularly. Sleep isn't just closing your eyes for the night. It's a vital part of your recovery system. If you stay up too late, have restless nights, or wake up frequently, your body enters a cycle of ongoing fatigue. And that tiredness leads to reduced motivation, weaker digestion, poor nutrient absorption, all of which slow down your body's ability to rebuild muscle. So how can older adults ensure they're sleeping enough and sleeping well? First, start with a healthy bedtime routine. Aim to go to bed before 10 p.m., so your body can enter deep sleep before 11. This helps align your natural body clock, lowers your heart rate, and creates the best conditions for healing hormones to do their job. If you nap during the day, keep it under 30 minutes to avoid disturbing your night's sleep. Second, establish a relaxing pre-sleep ritual. Taking a warm bath 30 to 60 minutes before bed can soothe your muscles, lower your core body temperature, and naturally ease you into sleep. You can also try soaking your feet in warm water with a few slices of fresh ginger, which helps improve blood flow and reduce leg tension, a common issue among older adults. Another helpful tip is to eat natural sleep-friendly snacks. Try a small glass of warm milk before bed, along with a few walnuts or pumpkin seeds. These contain tryptophan and magnesium, nutrients that gently promote calmness and deeper sleep. Also, avoid caffeine after 2 p.m. Even if it doesn't make you feel wide awake, it can still affect your sleep quality several hours later. Beyond food and timing, don't overlook your sleep environment. Your bedroom should be quiet, dark, and slightly cool. Avoid screens before bed. Phones, tablets, and TV all emit blue light, which disrupts your body's melatonin production, the hormone that makes you feel sleepy. Instead, try soft music, a paper book, or even a few minutes of meditation to prepare your mind for rest. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, don't stress over trying to sleep perfectly. Many older adults get anxious about not falling asleep fast, and that worry makes it even harder to rest. Instead, try to see sleep as a reward, a gentle, healing gift for your body after a day of effort. If you've ever thought, "I'm old now, maybe sleep doesn't matter as much anymore," please let that thought go. Because the truth is, a good night's sleep is the most powerful recovery tool you have. No prescriptions, no pills, no fancy equipment. And here's the beautiful part. Just a few nights of proper sleep, and your body will start to feel different. You'll notice faster recovery, clearer thinking, better mood, and you'll feel more ready for your next walk, stretch, or workout. Lifestyle and positive mindset. Nutrition, exercise, and sleep are the 3 pillars of rebuilding muscle after 60. But there's one more factor, often overlooked, that can greatly influence your results: how you live each day and the mindset you carry within you. You can eat right and train well, but if you sit still all day, avoid social contact, and lack a sense of purpose, it becomes very difficult to feel stronger. That's because recovery doesn't just come from food or movement, it also comes from the energy you bring to daily life. The first and most important habit is to avoid sitting for too long. Many older adults sit in front of the TV for hours or lie down after lunch until evening. But long periods of sitting reduce blood circulation, cause stiffness, and make muscles lazy. So here's a simple goal. Every 30 minutes, stand up and move a little. You don't need to do anything intense. Just stretch, rotate your joints, walk across the room, or step outside for some fresh air. These little moments, added together, can make a big difference in circulation and muscle recovery. You can also choose light activities that involve natural movement, gardening, sweeping, watering plants, or simply playing with your grandchildren. These actions keep your body from becoming stiff and also bring joy and connection, both of which are essential for a healthy recovery mindset. If possible, try joining a group for Tai Chi, gentle yoga, or breathing exercises. These not only help your joints stay flexible, but also regulate your breathing, calm your thoughts, and improve your sleep. Another key element of recovery is social interaction. Studies show that chronic loneliness in seniors increases the risk of muscle loss, lowers immunity, disrupts sleep, and slows down recovery from illness or injury. Social engagement is not just about having someone to talk to, it's a powerful form of emotional nourishment. It reminds you that you're still part of something, still valued, still seen. Try to stay connected, whether it's a regular phone call with an old friend, attending a community center activity, going to church, or just chatting with a neighbor in the morning. Even a short conversation, a handshake, or a shared laugh can boost your mood more than any pill ever could. And finally, to stay consistent and motivated, it helps to track your progress in simple ways. Don't just exercise blindly, measure your results. Use a measuring tape to check your arm or thigh circumference every 2 weeks. Keep a notebook of how many squats or wall push-ups you can do each session. Seeing those numbers improve, even slightly, can make you smile and push forward. Your body may not be what it once was, but if your spirit remains steady and optimistic, that will become the fuel that carries you toward a healthier, stronger, more independent life. Every time you choose to stand instead of sit, every time you call an old friend, every time you log your progress, you're sending yourself a message. I'm still moving forward. I'm not giving up. And my body is coming back to life, one day at a time. A 3-month muscle recovery plan for seniors. If you've made it this far, you're probably wondering, so where do I start and how do I keep going? The answer is right here. A simple, step-by-step 3-month recovery plan designed for people over 60. It's easy to follow, gentle on the body, and surprisingly effective. You don't need to do everything at once. Just start slow, stay steady, and let your body adapt, one day at a time. Weeks 1 to 4 are all about getting started. In this first month, your main goal isn't to push hard or do a lot. It's to create a new rhythm for your body and your mind. Commit to light exercise 3 times a week, just 20 to 30 minutes per session. Focus on movements like chair squats, toe raises, light arm lifts with water bottles, or short walks around the house. At the same time, make sure you're getting enough protein each day, as covered earlier. Keep a simple daily journal. Note what you eat, how many hours you sleep, and how you feel after each activity. This habit helps you stay mindful of your progress and gives you a sense of control and purpose. Weeks 5 to 8 are the strengthening phase. Now that your body has adjusted to regular movement, it's time to gently increase the challenge. Try squatting without a chair, or start using resistance bands to work your shoulders and chest. Each workout can last 30 to 40 minutes, with a relaxed pace. Around this time, you might also want to start supplementing with omega-3s or vitamin D if your diet lacks those nutrients, especially if you experience joint stiffness, backaches, or poor sleep. These supplements help reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and support muscle repair. Keep journaling your meals, sleep, and how your body responds. These notes will motivate you more than you realize. Weeks 9 to 12 are for reinforcing and truly feeling the results. By now, your body has embraced the routine. Muscles feel firmer, your stamina is better, and your balance has likely improved. Stay consistent with your training. Aim for 3 to 4 sessions per week, combining light weights, resistance bands, senior yoga, or brisk walking. This is a great time to measure your progress. Check your upper arm and thigh circumference, or record how many squats or wall push-ups you can now do compared to week 1. Most people who reach this stage report a clear shift. Walking feels more stable, stairs become easier, standing up from a chair takes less effort, and you begin to feel in control of your body again. More importantly, you'll start to feel confident. That inner voice saying, "I'm doing it," becomes a powerful reward, more valuable than numbers on a scale or minutes on a stopwatch. The goal of rebuilding muscle after 60 isn't to turn back time. It's to live your later years with strength, independence, and dignity. I used to be a man in my 70s, retired and seemingly fine, yet feeling weaker with each passing year. One afternoon, I came home from the market carrying nothing more than a small bag of vegetables. By the 3rd step of my staircase, I had to stop and catch my breath. My back ached, my legs shook, and I felt something I hadn't felt before: fear. Fear that I might soon be unable to take care of myself. I looked down at that grocery bag and thought, Is this the point where I start needing help for everything? Then one day I heard a doctor say on the radio, even in old age, your body can rebuild muscle if you do it the right way. I didn't fully believe it, but I started trying anyway. I didn't go to a gym. I didn't take any pills. I simply began with small steps, getting up and sitting down 10 times each morning, adding 1 egg to my breakfast, going to bed an hour earlier. I wasn't chasing results. I just wanted to show up for my body a little bit every single day. For the first 2 weeks, not much changed. But by the 3rd week, I noticed my back didn't ache in the mornings. After a month, I could walk to the market and carry vegetables home without resting. By the 2nd month, I added resistance bands to my morning routine. And then one day, I walked up a full flight of stairs without grabbing the handrail or losing my breath. I stood at the top step, looked down, and smiled to myself. There was no applause, no fanfare. But inside, I knew my body was coming back to life. I'm sharing this not to boast, but to say, if I can do it, you can too. Whether you're 60, 70, or 80, your body still has the capacity to recover. You don't need anything fancy. Just a little courage, a little patience, and a plan that respects your pace. Your body has never given up on you. It's simply been waiting for you to give it a chance. A signal that you still care to move, to strengthen, to live fully. And when you give it that chance, it will respond. Slowly, quietly, but surely. So I invite you to try. Just for 7 days. Try sitting and standing 10 times each morning. Try eating enough protein. Try going to bed an hour earlier. Write down how you feel each night. After 7 days, you don't need a dramatic transformation. All you need is to notice one small thing that feels different. Your steps are steadier, your sleep is deeper, your mind is calmer. And if you do, keep going. And if you'd like support along the way, subscribe to this channel, Message for the Elderly. I'll be sharing more tips on gentle workouts, simple yet effective eating habits, and stories from people just like you and just like me. Please also leave a comment below the video. Tell me about your body. Are you having trouble getting up from a chair? Does your back feel stiff in the morning? Are your knees sore when walking upstairs? I'll read every comment, and I'll choose the most common questions and challenges to address in future videos, just for you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for giving your body another chance. No matter where you are or what shape you're in today, I hope you remember this. Your body has never stopped trying to take care of you. It's just been waiting for you to come back to it, this time, the right way. And this journey, if you start today, might just be the greatest gift you ever give yourself.